And here's that story we promised you. For the first time, the FBI is now tracking nationally how often members of law enforcement use force against a suspect. There have already been 2 officer-involved shootings here in San Antonio since the start of the year. Eyewitness News reporter Susan Anasagasti has more on the FBI's program.
When Marquise Jones was shot and killed by an off-duty police officer in 2014, it was national news.
You shouldn't have shot my son. He was shot in the back. He was running.
To Marquise's mom, Cheryl, and groups like Black Lives Matter, there's a problem with police across the country.
I'm just disgusted with it all.
Today, that officer is back on the street, cleared of all charges by a Bexar County grand jury. And a civil suit against the officer also found he was justified.
Y'all don't think that's right? Y'all don't think y'all should do something about that?
Starting this month, the FBI is compiling stats every time a police officer uses force.
This will allow for deeper, more meaningful conversation, dialogue that will result in true solutions because it's data-driven solutions.
For Marquise's family, it's a step in the right direction, but long overdue.
San Antonio feels like, oh, we don't have the same issues as other cities, but we do. And until we get help from the government, it's going to keep happening.
San Antonio Police Chief William McManus says SAPD has been putting its own stats online for the past 2 years.
Our intent on publishing our data online is to be transparent. Simple as that.
We don't want the police officer fired. We want the police officer charged with the crime.
Yeah. Whether the new statistics will make any difference, McManus says, is another issue.
I don't know that there's enough information in narrative form that would satisfy people's interest in how something went down, how an incident happened.
But having a trusting partnership with community is critical for all sides.
The FBI makes clear it is not targeting police agencies, simply collecting data.
They have this data set that they can use as a backdrop and support their choices and changes instead of simply, only having anecdotal observations and sometimes the emotion and tensions of a community.
Either way, it won't bring closure, but it may bring more accountability.
And at the end of the day, we have to have some common grounds where that's it. It's no this way, that way. It's the right way.
Susan Anasagasti, KENS 5, Eyewitness News.